Hi, this is Ashley here with Love and Elevation. Um, I just wanted to come with a quick video and in hopes of bringing words of encouragement to whoever may need it at this time, and to encourage myself. Because one thing I've realized um, recently, and from a friend who's helped me realize this point so clearly, is that the things that I'm saying and the message that I'm spreading, it really means nothing unless I'm listening into it myself and taking that same message and applying it to my life. And I'm not saying that I have not been applying it in different ways. This little piece of hair is bothering me. um, but but just saying how important it is in any given moment to apply that message. Because it may be just because it's so easy to allow our allow it's so easy to lose sight of our goals and our messages that ring true to ourselves. And so it's just so funny to hear someone remind me of my own truth and remind me of the message that's already been within me, and how it is just a reminder of, like, not playing the victim role at all, whatever, but just how we can get so wrapped up, or I can get so wrapped up in trying to encourage someone else and just forget to encourage myself, or just forget to take the time, enough time, or be selfish enough to take some time to just love on myself and to encourage myself. And so I'm so thankful for friends and family and just situations and just all the beauty that is all around me that have not that I've overlooked. And um, I'm just grateful. It's like, I definitely didn't mean to be crying on here, but I'm so thankful for the love that I have that I didn't realize that I had. And I'm thankful for my life. And if you take anything from this, just be encouraged today that there is so much beauty around in each moment. We just have to open our eyes to see it and not get so caught up in the day to day that we don't notice these things, or um that we don't notice the blessing that we could give someone in that moment. Whether it's just a smile or a quick word of encouragement, or just by opening up someone's door, commenting on someone's video or post or whatever. And it's not about, I don't do this for the likes, I don't do it for, you know, money or anything like that. But um it's nice that people recognize um and see me for um my heart, and they see my heart no matter, you know, through the appearance, or through the outer appearance, or whatever, how things may look. And I get on here and sometimes I don't even care about how it look. I just would throw my hair in a bun, or see, today I did a little extra or whatever. But it's not about that. It's not about me. I tried to digress and to move me out of the way so that you may get the message. But that's enough snotting and crying on here. I'll make sure that I just read a couple cards in hopes that it may bring some encouragement for today. So, love and elevation to you today and every day. And I will digress. Let's see. I'm gonna start by using some love activation cards. Whew. The two cards that popped out are willingness, which says you are able to compromise if the end result is love, and then expression. You are ready to manifest your thoughts and transform them into acts of love. So to me, excuse me, I have like a little handkerchief. And it's like, if you, I, I got a message before I even started to make the video, and it brought me to tears already. So I thought that I had it out of my system and that I was ready to make the video, but sometimes I have a problem with being vulnerable, and so it's funny to get these cards to that let me know, confirm that there's a willingness to express. Sometimes we just don't know, have the perfect words, but that's the beauty of it. Like, not needing to have things look a certain way or sound a certain way. I may not have all the big elaborate words to use, but if you see anything, see my expression, my willingness to express my heart. Okay, get it together, Ashley. Jeez. And I think what it is that I'm noticing that just how bottled up things have been, or how bottled up I keep my emotions. I thought that I thought that I expressed, good enough, but I got to move out the way and I just allow God to move in my life, and be willing to step into my higher self and that higher knowing, and just allow. So the two cards: trust. Trust that you have a strong connection to your soul's loving voice and have faith in your intuition. Kindness. You are a humanitarian, made of love, and you are able to share that energy with others. So I'm not trying to share a bunch of it's not sadness at all. I'm so happy. Honestly, I'm really, really happy. I'm gonna pull a couple cards from Abraham Hicks' deck. The card that popped out is that we are all co-creators within a diverse universe. Let me blow my nose so I don't keep on sniffing. Excuse me. Okay. Excuse me. Every physical being on your planet is your partner in co-creation. And if you would accept that and appreciate the diversity of beliefs and desires, all of you would have a more expansive, satisfying, and fulfilling experience. True. It's a pretty card. It's 35, which adds up to 8. 3 is like expansion. 5 is like manifestation and change. 8 is, to me, like infinity. And so it's just like expanding and manifesting without limits to me. So it's like this message it will always ring true. Live and let live. In so many words. Excuse me. That's so gross, but hey, sorry. I'd rather me do that than it be dripping snot all on all on camera. But and I will wash my hands after I get done with this. Don't be judging me, okay? But I'm gonna put one more card from Abraham Hicks deck, and then I'm gonna pull a card from the Divine Feminine deck, and I'll probably end it there. I'll maybe make another video today or something, but I pulled this card yesterday. It says, what if Source were standing in my physical shoes? It's card 31. 3 again is expansion, the Trinity energy, mind, body, and soul, father, mother, and child. Then the 1 is like the beginning, individuality, the start of a journey, like the magic energy, doorway, or So then that adds up to four. Four is like stability, foundation. So what if Source was standing in my physical shoes? Foundation. Standing on a foundation. It says it's not your job to make something happen. Your work is to simply determine what you want. If we were standing in your physical shoes, our attention would be upon bringing ourselves into alignment with the desires and preferences that we have launched. We would consciously feel our way into alignment. And so I really love that message, and it's funny that it popped out again today. Is people say feelings are not everything, or I've been told that I'm like emotional and sensitive or whatever. So I tried for a while to like not be so sensitive, not be so emotional, but I cannot like not be myself. Like I'm emotional, I'm sensitive, yeah, but I'm intuitive, yet I'm also strong, and I'm so many things, and I try to suppress a lot of things to be who I thought that I should be or whatever, instead of just really embracing who I am and mastering my abilities and my gifts. So, just a little side note or whatever. But it's all good. Everything is everything. It was necessary. I just want one card, Spirit, show me. And this is a new deck, so some of the cards are kind of sticking together, but I have two cards that are kind of popping up. I just take, well, no, I just want one card. I want to be, show me clearly. Show me clearly. And Queen Esther, the Morning Star. It says, my ego is in service of my soul, and I trust my soul's divine timing. It's a beautiful card. I'm going to read the message that goes with it. So stable. 146. Esther represents the powerful combination of feminine intuition and divine timing. Esther was a Hebrew orphan born with the name Hadassah. Raised by her cousin Mordecai, she lived with the Jewish community in exile in Persia until the 5th century BCE. Mordecai became aware of a plot against the Jewish people created by the king's chief minister, Haman. Using her brilliance and her intuition, Esther came up with a plan to save her cousin and her people. Her beauty had caught the attention of the king, so when his current wife, Vashti, refused to come to him when called, Esther seized the moment and the king chose her to be his wife. Then Esther didn't wait for the king to call her. She prepared a large banquet and then called for him. Once he was fully in love with her, she revealed that she was a Jew and that Haman had plotted to kill her people. The book of Esther in the Tanakh, or the Hebrew scriptures, is known as a scroll, or the Megillah, and is read twice out loud, once in the morning and in the evening, during the festival of Purim, if I'm saying that correctly, to celebrate the memory of Esther's brave actions. Her name is derived from the word meaning bright star, or morning or evening star. This is the name she grew into when she courageously trusted her intuition and uses divine timing to save herself and her people. So when your soul selects this card, it says that the ego has a timetable that the soul couldn't care less about. When we are feeling stressed or threatened in some way, fear can be exceptionally loud and can inform the ego to work overtime in trying to get something accomplished or to manipulate something to happen. That natural flow of energy that's always at work behind the scenes, the universe's capacity to assist us, then gets blocked. When we are in service of love, we are following the dictates, excuse me. Ew, that's gross. Please excuse me. But it's not like you haven't had not and had to blow your nose. Maybe you paused your video, but I'm not going to. Sorry. Tell me how I can edit that out at some point, maybe. But this video, no, it's so raw and it's so like whatever. Anyways, when we are in service of love, we are following the dictates of our soul, and when the ego is in service of the soul, divine timing ensues. Esther mastered this art. Even under extreme duress, she listened wisely to her soul. She became a queen by letting her love for her people inform her feminine intuitive powers. This is her imperative. Trust that everything is aligning in divine timing. Trust your soul voice. So the soul voice meditation for this card is, what do I intuitively know will happen in divine timing for me? And then the intention behind this card is, my ego is in service of my soul, and I trust my soul's divine timing. It's such a beautiful card and beautiful energy. And it's nice to read the back history of some of these divine feminine archetypes. This book and this card is this book and these cards are by Megan Watterson, and the artwork is by Elizabeth Sheaver um, Gessaman. I pronounced that right. Yep. So it's really nice. Like I said before, or yesterday's video, I don't really have a whole lot of understanding about the different archetypes, but it's nice to read um, someone else's interpretation of divine feminine energy or archetypes. So maybe I'll just pull the romance angel, like one card from there. I said that was gonna be my last card, but I lied. Sorry. Um, I just want to know. Jeez. I guess I can take all these because they flew out like that. But the first card is new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Excuse me. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And I definitely need to embrace this playfulness because I can be like super serious a lot of times, and this is so not like me to be blowing my nose on camera, posting this video, all this stuff, but I mean, I'm going with it. I'm playing. And there's a bit of playing. There can be excessiveness. I teach my children, it's okay to do things, to experience whatever, but try to realize when you're being excessive, when we're going too far left or too far right. And I heard someone say something about being our children's just guardian, and like, they're not necessarily ours to just do with them as we want to, whatever, or tell them how things should be, or tell them how they should be, whatever. Allow them to be them by us being us, and the best version that we can of ourselves, so that they are free to just be themselves, and we can just kind of just guide them if they're going too far left or right or whatever. We're just kind of just know, get all right, come back over here, and just watching them and observing or whatever, and come back over here. You're doing a little, too much or whatever. Pump your brakes. I tell that to my kids all the time. Pump your brakes. And I got to say that to myself sometimes too. And then the last card is stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And she's like giving an offering. So I love that. And so to end on that note, I'm going to stay positive. Listen to my good music. So I don't know if you can hear this at all, but I just turned up a little bit. So you can... To get it on So I hope that you have a good day. Love and elevation to you today and every day. To myself, I'm going to love on myself and elevate my feelings and my frequency and my vibration in this moment. Thank you for pushing me, to all my friends, family, and everyone who pushes me to just be me, and who are accepting of me as I am, and those who are accepting of me as I'm growing and changing and evolving, who those who encourage me to continue to grow. I love the fact that there are people who say, you're beautiful just the way you are. You're amazing how you are. But then I love the fact that um others see the beauty in me and they see the evolution and they see that I'm evolving and changing and becoming my true divine self, and they encourage that as well. So I enjoy the contrast and I enjoy the beauty in it all. I heard who said it. Bobby Hemmett said, everything is everything. So it's all good. It's a matter of perspective and a matter of a person's perception of something. So again, love and elevation to you today and every day. Have an amazing day, and I will see you soon. I love you deeply and truly. Um, I love you. I really, really love you. I read something saying that sometimes people say that without the knowledge of truly knowing what that means, or out of lack of, I guess, like, I was almost gonna say self control, whatever, but it's not like, I guess we can throw the word out there haphazardly or whatever, but I say it from a place of truly feeling that. Like, I literally love every stranger that I meet, every baby that I see in the store. Like, people probably look at me crazy sometimes. Well, they do look at me crazy sometimes. So I'm like, oh my God, I love your baby. And I, like, literally do. Like, I literally love just seeing new people, meeting new people. And I don't know where along the way fear started to set in to meet new people and to express myself or whatever, but it has no place here. Like, fear has no place here. Today, as you see that sign, today is a gift, and I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna enjoy it and live in the present and continue to enjoy myself. So again, love and elevation, and I will see you soon. I love you.